Hi, and welcome to the RE/MAX Hallmark April 2020 Toronto Real Estate Market Report. Our Toronto real estate market took a big hit in April, bigger even than back in 2008 or 1990. I'll comment more on that in this broadcast as we go through the market report. So let's review some of the Toronto Real Estate Board statistics and see what's happened. In April, sales were undoubtedly the lowest they've ever been since maybe the 1960s, with a 67% drop from last year, with 2,975 houses and condominiums changing hands in all the districts. Condo, townhouse, and high-rise suite sales were down by 70%, with a 30% share of the market and just 905 units being sold. The April average sale price for all GTA homes came in at $821,392, down $80,000 from the month before, and about flat compared to 1 year ago. The active listing inventory is one of the strongest indicators of how slow or fast the market has been moving. The inventory average for the month of April compared to historical numbers was lower by a huge 41.4% compared to last year at this time. It's clear that the coronavirus has hit our market hard. Both buyers and sellers have been intimidated by the threat of possible virus transmission. The sales to listings or percent chance of selling ratio is how we determine what type of market we're actually in. 24 to 28% is a neutral market. Below 24% is a buyer's market, and above 28% is a seller's market. In March, that ratio finished at 75%. In April, that ratio dropped dramatically to 28.2%, indicating an almost neutral market. The days on market average for GTA/Toronto homes was 19 days, 5 days slower than March. So let's look at what's happening in the downtown Toronto condominium market. West of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO1 Treb district, the adjusted average sale price for April was $699,501. That average was 2.2% below the same time last year and a big 18% below our March 2020 average. With 106 condo sales in the month, the numbers were down a gigantic 72.4% compared to 2019. There were 522 active listings on the market in April, a dip of 9.5% below last year. The ratio of sales to listings dropped to 20.3%, which puts CO1 into definite buyer's market territory. The average days on market came in at 16, 1 day slower than last month. Now east of Yonge and south of Bloor in the CO8 Treb district, the average adjusted sale price for April was $680,950. That average was 4.1% below the same time last year and a big 14.4% below our March 2020 average. And with 74 condo sales in the month, the numbers were down a significant 54% compared to last year. There were 251 active listings on the market in April, up 10.6% from 2019. The ratio of sales to listings dropped to 29.5%, which puts CO1 into neutral market territory. The average days on market came in at 21, 7 days slower than last month. Here's a snapshot summary of the significant real estate milestones for Toronto in April 2020, as we sunk into social distancing and staying home mode to restrict the virus spread. April sales were down 67% compared to last year, 2,975. And the ratio of sales to listings declined dramatically to 28.2% in April, an extreme drop into neutral market territory. Also, the April average sale price came in at $821,392, almost identical to April 2019, and a negative 9% decline from the average in March of 2020. The big unknown is how long our social distancing requirements, restrictions on safe showings, and the absence of open houses will affect our usually robust real estate market. The GTA real estate market overall averaged 19 days on market, and detached home sales in March 2020 with a purchase price over $2 million were down 70%, 65 houses, while condo apartment sales over $2 million disappeared entirely, 0 suites, compared to April 2019. The condo share of the market was relatively steady at 30% during the month. Downtown condo active listing numbers were down by 9.5% in CO1 and increased by 10.6% in CO8 from last year at this time. And April condo sales showed a dramatic drop, down by 72.4% in CO1 and declined in CO8 by 54.3% compared to 2019. The downtown condo days on market average was 16 days in CO1 and 21 days in CO8. And the ratio of sales to listings for condos downtown showed significant declines in CO1 from 74.7% to 20.3%, and in CO8 from 78.3% to 29.5%. They mirrored the overall market from 75% down to 28.2%. Influenced by the lower demand due to the virus effect, condo values retreated to averages last seen in April 2019, and appreciation gains over the last 12 months seem to have been lost. The big question everyone has is this to be the new normal, or will market activity and prices rebound once this crisis is under control? Sales numbers are down 65 to 75% in many 905 neighborhoods, with April bringing flat to slightly positive appreciation to detached, townhouse, and condo apartments in the 905. With the long-term impact of the coronavirus epidemic uncertain, there will certainly be a short-term, 2 to 6 month, adjustments to sales numbers and prices as we work through this crisis. There are multiple points of view as to should you still list and what will happen to prices. The answers to each of those questions will hinge on your personal situation, and you need to get specific advice based on that. April turned our real estate world upside down, with dramatic decreases in sales for all types of properties. Initially, buyers, sellers, and agents were all freaked out by this epidemic, with all open houses being forbidden and everyone afraid of even venturing out of our homes. As the month progressed and we as an industry learned how to cope and accommodate ourselves to our new normal, things slowly started to improve. Many realtors took advantage of technology, 360-degree virtual tours, and used their showing skills to showcase must-sell listings in ways that allowed buyers to better view all the features of both condo suites and houses. RE/MAX Hallmark took a leading role in educating their agents in how best to market homes to buyers in a safe way using PPE and social distancing, and to incorporate Zoom for buyer consultations and showings, at least initially. This is a completely new phenomenon for all of us, and the ultimate outcome for the Toronto real estate market is uncertain at this time going forward. Certainly, there likely will be sellers who must sell and buyers who must buy, and hopefully we can keep the market open and fair to all. So what's the best way to make your first baby step into the Toronto or GTA real estate market? Make a call or send an email to your favorite RE/MAX Hallmark professional and set up a conversation over a coffee to discuss what your buying or selling options going forward might be. Remember to check back here in early June for our May 2020 Toronto Real Estate Market Report Summary.